engaging your 5-year-old to work at your jazzy body salon and do Brazilian waxes on clients. Did you hear what I said? A mother arrested after their 5-year-old was doing Brazilian. You know what that is. Officials in Memphis, Tennessee have arrested 30-year-old Jasmine Moss, who was captured in photos allowing her 5-year-old child to do Brazilian waxes on nude adult clients. Memphis police identified Moss on Tuesday, announced she had been arrested and charged with child neglect and abuse. I think even more may be warranted here. Can't unsee that. It is abuse. 30-year-old mother currently being held in a Memphis jail without bond. Many on social media have urged the department to arrest Moss's clients who allowed the child to do their waxes. It is a no-brainer. In a now deleted Instagram post, the business owner boasted on social media about the child's actions, leading to an investigation by Memphis police. Quote, "When I say I'm passing down Deeds and LLCs to my creations, I mean that. Miss Khloe did her thing today." User at Yasmin D Miracle wrote, "She literally helped me wax 24 clients starting from 7:25 a.m. to 5 p.m. Made a total of $744. And I'm going to put the money towards whatever her future dreams and aspirations are." Can she decide what those are? Can she decide? I don't know that this would have been, why no, it's not her choice because she's too young to make this kind of disgusting choice. We're not going to show you the images as they do feature a minor, but screenshots of the original post have been circulating throughout different social media platforms. Shows the child spreading the wax on the client's intimate areas. Post sparked backlash from the public who questioned the owner's decision-making, you think. In a statement released on Sunday, Memphis police announced that the agency is working with the Department of Children's Services to investigate this matter. Officials warn the public not to screenshot, download, or save the photos. It's not allowed. It is, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know the ordinances, but it appears when you take this kind of photo to be child porn. Quoting, "We can confirm that an investigation has commenced in this case," a spokesperson told WREG. "Pursuant to the state and federal laws, we are unable to provide specifics about cases involving the children and families we serve." According to the report, the State Department of Commerce and Insurance received dozens of complaints about the business owner earlier this week. And Yasmin, I want to start there. I guess we'll have to assume if this accused mother is telling the truth, that 24 people allowed this. I wonder if there's anyone who didn't allow it. And I wonder why this just became a police matter when people who were viewing this disgusting image on the internet made complaints. Not one person who showed up for this intimate grooming made a complaint that we know of. Mm-hmm. What has been normalized, what we keep our mouths shut about versus what big mouths speak about that aren't even issues in our society, it never ceases to amaze me. How does this happen? And I also want to know about the hours here and how many times it took place. They may not be able to find out from this child. Perhaps there's records that exist. 7-something in the morning, 7:25 a.m. till 5 p.m., waxing adults' private parts. Mm-hmm. It's your turn.
Yeah, I don't even work that long of a work day, right? Those are very long hours, especially to be on your feet doing things like that. And you said the word grooming, and I guess that's applicable in more than one way in this particular story.
Amen.
I don't know. Like, so this story is weird for me because, as you mentioned, like this child worked on 24 clients and it was not brought to public attention or to the attention of the authorities until the woman posted it herself on her own social media. And she did it in a way that she was proud of her daughter for being such a hard worker. And she was proud of herself for setting her child up for success in the future, right? So this isn't a woman who thought she was doing anything wrong. This wasn't a woman who was doing anything maliciously. This was a mother who had incredibly, just like mind-blowingly bad judgment for her to put her child in that position in the first place, and secondly, to post about it on social media as if this was a good thing. Like, look at what a great mother I am. I'm setting my child up for success. I'm giving her the skills she'll need to be successful in the future. So there's a lot of really strange things going on in this story. I don't want to make too big of a thing out of it, but we really need to re-examine the way we think about work and money in this country too, because I think that conversation is part of what led this mother to take the actions that she did and to think again that she was doing the right thing in doing so.
Yeah, her words that she posted, forget the picture for a second if you can, were about entrepreneurship,
Mhm.
um, doing for yourself, earning potential, I suppose. But it's so daft to me. Unless this mother existed in a bubble, but then there were the clients and hopefully some other family. No
Yeah,
one, if she
that's the
brags
part that's
about it on
weird.
the internet,
Yeah.
Yasmin,
Yeah.
no one, she didn't brag
Mhm.
about it to anyone else who said, hey girl, uh,
Maybe don't. Maybe
maybe
don't do
down.
this. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
just it's hard to explain the level with some of the stories we cover. But to
Mhm.
me, it's a greater commentary on our society and what we're becoming and what we're allowing. There seems to be no moral checking. And I worry about moral checking a lot because I think people try to put their own nasty spin on it. But if
Mhm.
you're a friend, if you're a sister, if you are an aunt, a grandmother, you can have an open dialogue here and say, hey, Jazzy, no, 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 no. Doesn't fall under live and let live. Not
Mhm.
this one, because a child has the right to live and breathe and be free. I'll give you the last word, Yasmin.
Yeah, well, to your point, that's why we have communities, right? Because we need to be able to hold each other accountable before it gets to this point. And I just keep like imagining if I was that client on the table and then a 5-year-old came in, what would I do? You'd say, no, no, thank
Yeah,
you. I'm
get
gonna
up.
go and never come back here. Like
Yeah.
how hard is it to do that? But 24 people did not do that, and probably more that we
Oh,
know of,
yeah. Yeah.
as far as we know. Yeah,
I think that's the inference is well taken.
probably more. Yeah.